Hi everyone, Comic Reviewer here. This time reviewing on What If issue number 27. And this one is basically what if Namor had joined the Fantastic Four. And the cover you've got Namor and the Fantastic Four, who are now known as the Fantastic Five. So let's get on the story. It starts off how Johnny Storm sees a homeless person and takes him to the harbour, where the Fantastic Four are looking for Johnny Storm, and Sue sees him, and he says, "Johnny, thank heavens you're alright. But who's your friend? Sue, how did you... Never mind. You wouldn't believe it if I told you who I think this guy is. But I think there's a way to find out for sure." And yeah, he drops him in the ocean, who turns up to be Namor, saying, "I remember. Prince Namor is himself again." It is him. And he asks about Atlantis and all that, but they say that Atlantis has been gone for a long time. He says, "Nothing left. My people, gone." And he pretty much says, "This is the surface world's doing. Atlantis will be, even if it means destroying your world." And first they get into a fight, but Sue manages to calm him down and decides to stay with the Fantastic Four, where they become the Fantastic Five. Yeah, I'm actually surprised that when Stan Lee and anyone working on Marvel never thought about adding Namor in as being part of the Fantastic Four. It would have been interesting. And we see outcomes in different reality, in this reality, like Namor helping the Fantastic Four deal with Doctor Doom's time-traveling plot to get the crystals. And so, thanks to Namor's help and the Fantastic Four, they're able to disguise themselves as pirates. Yeah, I'm actually surprised no one is going to recognize a giant orange rock guy. So they've pretty much realized that Blackbeard's ship had sank, and Namor goes underwater, where they rescue him just in time, and Namor uses the power of the gem to stop Doctor Doom. And, of course, Sue Storm and Namor fall in love. And throughout, over the years in this reality, Ben Grimm was taken over by the Puppet Master, but Namor battled him. Together, Namor and Ben battled the Hulk. They took on the Red Ghost and the Super Apes, even the Mad Thinker and the Awesome Android, and even going against Super Skrull. Now, it's unknown if he had any of Namor's abilities, but most likely he did. And over time, Sue Storm and Namor fall in love, while Reed continued with his research. And afterwards, they decide to get married. And it's like, "Reed, I'm not sure how, but maybe I'd better just tell you. Namor asked me to marry him, and I accepted, you know." And yeah, Reed pretty much takes it as, "Yeah, I'm okay with this," and gets back to work. And so later on, Namor and Sue get married, and we see other heroes such as Thor, Iron Man, Medusa, Nick Fury, and even Reed gives a toast during the wedding. And over time, they battle things like the Frightful Four, Mole Man making peace with Namor, and even going against the Dragon Man. And we see that Reed has formed his own company called Reed Technologies, and even gets a new assistant known as Lazita, who says, "Thank you, Miss Dr. Richards. It's going to be a privilege to work next to you. I promise you won't be sorry." And over time, that she starts developing feelings for Reed. And it turns out that she's working for Doctor Doom, who's been drugging Reed, but has come to regret it now, and she can't do anything about it because her family have been hostage by Doctor Doom. So, even Sue Storm realizes that Lazita does care about Reed, and she hopes that Reed will see this. And after drinking some wine, Reed ends up passing out. And even being mind controlled and taken to the Fantastic Four building. I'm actually surprised they haven't changed their security systems just in case. And so even Doctor Doom getting Reed to shut down the systems, even going against Namor and Sue, who's now pregnant, and Doom saying, "The battle is over before it began. Doom will be on." He's like, "Reed, what's he doing to you? Please, let me go." And he points out that Reed's under mind control, and afterwards, Reed manages to fight it, and says, "No! No one dies tonight, Doom. Impossible!" And so he knocks Reed out. This is when the Fantastic Four show up, and Doom leaves. And just as Reed thinks he's about to die, Lizia shows up to help Reed. And Reed finds out that Lizia cares for him, and decides, yeah, I am going to make things right. And so afterwards, Reed is finally out of the hospital. Him and Lizia get married, have kids, and eventually they're the next generation of the Fantastic Four. No Franklin, no other children in this reality. And yeah, this is the story. So the story is actually pretty interesting. It's like a what would have been had Namor been part of the Fantastic Four and had things been different. So I give this a good thumbs up. Still good and still alright. So, Comic Reviewer here, signing out.